Hey, bitch.
Hey Pretty Pumpkins, it's Chey.
And Wes.
Welcome back to our series where we are tier ranking the Scream characters. This video, we are ranking the characters from Scream 5. Scream 2022,
Wow.
5 Cream, whatever you want to call it.
5 Cream, baby.
Yo, this movie is fresh.
This movie is
Certified fresh.
literally an infant.
Literally, okay, it's so infantile that there are some pictures that we don't even have, like, pictures for the characters online. Like,
Yeah, I feel like everything is still, like, secretive. People still aren't really posting spoilers online a lot yet, which is good.
I read that some people are having spoilers sent to their DMs, which is
That's
shitty. And if
literally
you're doing
terrible.
that, you're gross.
If
honestly.
I had this movie spoiled like that for me before I went in, I would have been unwell. I would have unraveled.
So we have seen this movie 4 times.
4 times so far.
We plan to go back.
Yeah.
When? I'm still waiting on you to pick a time. But if you want to see our thoughts on Scream, we did a review. It's very chaotic. It was like right when we got out of the theater watching it for the first time. It's
Now it's
something.
been 2 weeks and we've seen it 4 times, so it's like really, I feel like we have, our
We
thoughts
have
are much
firm
more like,
grasp on
Yeah.
what we think, how others have perceived it, and how we feel about the franchise moving forward.
yes.
Let's be frank and
we
honest.
have a lot to say.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started ranking these characters into these tiers.
God.
First up, we have the iconic, the man. He's a man, okay? He is Deputy.
I was gonna say the
Dewey.
miserable
Les
Dewey.
Miserables.
Daddy liked his whiskey with his tea.
Yeah.
Dewey,
This poor guy.
he's down on his luck.
He is going through it. He has no wife.
No
He has
life.
no job.
Yeah, it's looking
He
pretty desperate
he
and
has no
miserable
pride.
for Dewey. But you know, he does find ways to keep himself happy, and that is by cherishing Gale on her morning show.
He drinks and he watches Gale on TV in the mornings, and he is a grouchy old man. And that's fine. Like, listen, he's been through it.
Come on, Silver Fox.
And it's a complexity to his character that we have not seen in the other 4 films, which I always appreciated that.
And we will no longer see it again because he dies.
Yes. But his arc was so good. He
It
had
was.
that big final moment where he really put himself into that situation.
He did. We knew going in Dewey was dead.
Yeah,
Right?
it was
There was
pretty
no
obvious.
doubt in my mind. Here's the thing, though. After everything he's been through in these 4 movies, these 4 massacres didn't teach you to, 1, shoot them in the head, and 2, he literally marched up to Ghostface.
Literally marches right up to Ghostface.
Where is your aim, dude? Like, I get it, you're disheveled, you have a limp, you're tired, you're fearful. What the fuck are you doing walking up to Ghostface and literally shooting them at point blank? You can't aim from across the room?
Yeah.
I was upset about that.
I was like, bro. And that's, you know, look what happened. Like, girl.
Yeah, I mean, Amber put an end to him.
God.
Right? Like, a knife in the front, a knife in the back.
It was too much.
Gutted. As Gale
Gutted.
is calling him.
Yeah. That was rough.
I mean, but it looked great. His death scene was really good.
It was very impactful. I felt like it was tasteful. I don't think that fans are going to be mad. Like, I think people will be sad, but I don't think the filmmakers are going to be attacked for killing Dewey.
I don't know about it.
I mean, I don't know. So, of course, Dewey goes in the top, no choice but to stand, along with our goddess.
Sidney fucking Prescott.
Exactly.
No
She
choice
does
but to
have a gun.
You have the gun. You have the gun.
And she knows how to use it, bitch.
Y'all, look, when Sidney gets wind that some stirrings of another stab are happening in Woodsboro, she's like, bitch, I'm not going back. She's like, I have kids. I am married to Mark Kincaid. How cute. What a
He
cute
is
little couple.
so hot. I know. They both are.
Sidney in this movie, she is just a bad bitch. She's not fucking around. She's
No.
bored.
She's in. She's out. She's getting shit done.
She's getting stabbed.
She's getting
But,
stabbed.
like, when is she not?
Yeah.
So, you know.
She wouldn't be Sidney Prescott without a stab wound. A fresh stab wound. So, yeah.
She keeps it juicy.
She did that.
Next up we have Gale Weathers. And if you didn't clap when she came on screen, what were you thinking?
I'm a bad bitch.
Literally, what an icon. No choice but to stand. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She's back on the scene. She is ready to report all the happenings in Woodsboro.
In a red suit,
in a red
by the
fucking
way.
suit. Blood red, bitch.
Stunning.
It's just sad.
She wore red because she knew that blood was going to be shed.
Blood was shed. There will be blood.
Yeah.
It was Dewey's.
Yeah.
She was devastated.
She had her moment when Dewey died.
That was so sad.
Some of Courtney's best acting was in this movie, I think. Just like, we saw such a different side to Gale. She was so mellow. She seemed she thought about people's feelings and understood them and took them into consideration.
You know why? I think because she had an arc outside of the movies. She found her path. She got to where she wanted to go. There's no need for her to be so cutthroat anymore. There's no need for her to be so aggressive. So I think we're just seeing a different side of Gale. A lot of people were saying they didn't like the writing of Gale. I think the writing was fine. I just think that she's different now.
Yeah.
They all are. All three of them were very different. I feel like we needed that.
But she's still the same old Gale. She still has her little quips and one-liners. So it's not like she was just so different or anything. I was disappointed that she got shot right as we're walking into Act 3, but I feel like that was kind of a fake out because they give Sidney her moment and you're like, oh, so Gale's just gonna be left outside. But then Gale gets the last laugh on Amber, bitch.
She does.
You killed my best friend.
fucking laugh.
Gale delivering those blows to Amber. She
Deservedly
really
so.
Yeah, she really went for it.
She kicked Amber's ass. Her and Sid picked Amber up, threw her over a fucking counter.
Smashed a glass bottle of Germex into her head.
She
That was one of my
punched her in the
favorite parts.
face. Amber had it coming.
It was good. It was good.
So next up we have our new lead, Sam Carpenter, right?
Yes.
Sam Carpenter,
Sam.
no choice but to stand.
It's Britney, bitch.
We love Sam Carpenter.
We love Sam, and a lot of you don't like Sam, and that's okay. You're allowed to have your opinions, but just know that I think that you need to give Sam and Melissa Barrera a chance. Like, just go back and watch the movie again, okay? Pay attention to the nuances in her performance. Understand that she is traumatized, right? She has been holding in this huge secret her whole life that her father is Billy fucking Loomis.
Could you imagine dealing with it by herself?
Sid did not have that kind of trauma
No.
going into her movie, and a lot of you are expecting Sam to be Sid, and that's not going to happen. We don't need that to happen.
No.
But I think that Sam, in her own right, is a great final girl. I think that she kicks ass, and I think that she has a lot to show in the rest of the franchise. I think we're going to see a lot from Sam.
I love Sam so much. I like that she has agency. She's not the type of girl who's just like, wait, what's happening? What do we do? Like, she has a plan. Whatever it is, like, she's on it. Like you said, like, she's so different from Sidney, but still just as complex, I think. And there's, like, so much to explore with this whole, like, Billy being her father thing, and then whatever relationship she has with her mom, and then also with Tara. All very interesting.
Yep.
So I think that hopefully we get Scream 6, and she needs to be one of the leads because
She will be.
she can carry a movie, I think. Like, I really loved her in this movie.
I loved her. That third act.
Yes, I was about to say, the end when she literally stabs him 24 times. I counted.
He counted.
24 times.
I wanted more. I wanted her to
Like-
keep going.
And I love that moment at the end when he is dying after she's just stabbed him 24 times. He's somehow still talking. And he's like, what about my ending? And she's like, here it comes.
She slits his fucking throat.
So good.
He deserved it.
So good. I could go on and on. But I won't because we stand.
We do stand. Next up, we have Vince.
You ain't right for doing it to me like that, daddy.
Kyle Gallner, hot.
So
Such a
hot.
cutie.
Even in this movie, I was like, okay.
Scary. Honestly, kind of scary. Okay.
Scary hot.
Scary hot.
Could
But-
murder me hot.
But literally, go girl, give us nothing.
Literally.
He had nothing to work with.
Yeah.
He was a nothing part. There was no reason for him. I feel like maybe there was a part of the script we don't know about that involved him. Maybe
There has to be deleted
because
scenes with him.
What was the point?
Because they even bring up that he's Stu Macher's nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, There just has to be more to it.
So I think we can put him in had potential.
Yes. I would have liked to see more from him. I thought that he was interesting. He could have been a good red herring. But, like, they killed him before you could even, like, get a chance to suspect him.
Yeah, and his death was so. Like, he just gets jabbed in the neck and then he bleeds out and then he's gone.
That's it. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining about looking at Kyle Gallner's beautiful face.
Oh, no.
Let's make
no
that
complaints
clear.
here. You know who else's face we're not complaining about looking at?
Bro.
Chad Meeks. Come on, boy.
So press record and let you feel me. Video phone, make a cameo.
Listen, I just have to say this right off the bat. To me, he is the hottest male character in the Scream franchise.
Oh, shit. The whole franchise.
Literally, to me, Chad is the hottest. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if I've made that decision, but he's fucking hot.
Every time I watch it, I'm distracted.
He's pretty distracting.
But
Mason Gooding is just, he's so cute.
He's so cute. And he's a great character. He's like your classic jock, only he's nice and he's smart, kind of.
I mean, he's Randy's nephew.
Yeah,
Of course
literally
we
Randy's
stan.
nephew.
No choice but to stand
Yes.
Randy's nephew.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, he's trying to be proactive. He won't go upstairs with Liv because he thinks that she could be the killer. You know, the fact that he's thinking about that, like, that's good. So I have to give him points for that.
Yeah. And also his chase scene. It's not my favorite in the franchise, but he did
He
good.
does what he can.
He does what he can. He tries to get away. He survives
Mm-hmm.
the brutal attack. Like, literally, he's stabbed in the side so many times, but he lives.
He somehow
And
made it.
We love to see it.
We loved him. We loved him so much.
Next up, we have Amber.
Something about you makes me feel like a danger.
Amber is a tough one.
Miss Amber.
It's kind of hard and difficult for me because I don't stan Amber's motive, right? I don't stan what she did. I just stan her.
Yeah.
I think because of the performance.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, to me, I feel like the character should go in slays because her performance is really good in the third act, but it's like I just felt like I needed more from her to go at the very top.
And also, I kind of hate her.
Yeah. No,
Like,
she's evil.
She's so hateable. Like, I love her. I love to hate her.
like her acting in the third act, like even her, she's the one who sets up the third act. I love that part so much. Oh, she's so good.
And
but I wanted a little bit more.
A part of our tears are, you know, yes, girl, slay. But also, she slays these people. She is literally murdering them brutally in cold blood.
Yeah.
So quick. And I think she slays.
Yeah, I think that she goes in slays. She is an icon, but she's just not quite top tier for me in this movie.
And you know why? I think she needed more. We needed more from Amber.
We just needed like 1 or 2 more scenes with her.
But I think the reason is Radio Silence did a really good job of making you maybe not stan the killers this time.
Yeah.
Because they're hateable.
Yeah, they're like...
I stan the people who live. I love the Act 3 because of the survivors and like the women and the powerful moments that they have together. I don't love the end because of the killers. I don't stan the killers of it unless you're Joel Roberts.
That's what I'm saying, like... Or Miss Loomis, honestly.
Yeah. There was just something about these killers. They were too real for me to stand them.
Yeah, they're no Jill Roberts, I'm sorry.
They're not.
She's not. She is giving Jill Roberts energy, but she is not Jill Roberts.
Yeah.
And maybe it's unfair for us to compare her to Jill, but the performance was just similar, so how could you not?
Next up, we have Wes Hicks. No choice but to stand this
Little
boy,
cutie
y'all.
Wes Hicks.
Literally such a cutie.
Gone too soon.
Gone way too soon. I was hoping he would either survive or at least make it to the end of the movie, y'all. He's one of the first kills.
When
It's so
he
sad.
got cast, we were like so sure he was gonna be the killer.
I was so...
He looks like a killer.
He looks
I'm
sus,
sorry.
okay.
He looks sus, but he's also so hot. Dylan, we
so
love
hot.
you.
Dylan literally ate.
He ate that shower scene. I'll tell you
Y'all,
that.
we get the first male shower scene in the Scream franchise, and it's Dylan Minnette. We're here for it. Okay.
It was good. He had a really good scene where he's like that scene where it's leading up to his death, where he's setting the table for him and his mom, with the audience knowing that his mom's already dead. Like,
Dead
just the
outside
emotional
in
impact of that in
the
itself
front yard.
is so good. And then he's just like such a good son, like just setting the table. And there's so many good jump scares. Like That's one of the best scenes in the movie to
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
And Dylan is a big reason of that.
Yeah, he shined. And I love that
he
his
did.
character was a tribute to Wes Craven.
Mhm.
And his death
So
party
sweet.
was a celebration of Wes Craven.
For
and
Wes.
It's it was so good.
We love that.
And we also just love that he's fucking hot. Anyway.
Exactly.
Next up, we have the icon herself, Tara Carpenter.
With gentle hands and a heart of a fighter, I'm a survivor.
Played
Tara.
by Jenna Ortega. She's going in No Choice But to
Right
Stand.
to the top, bitch.
Literally just Jenna Ortega. I've said it before. I will say it again. She is going to be a staple in horror. She already has become one.
She already
a very
is.
quick turnaround. She is eating up the horror genre. Okay, she has so many new projects coming.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for her. But in this movie, she is so stunning.
So good.
So grounded. Has like the depth. She has the range. She has.
She's raw. She's real. She's serving opening Casey Becker realness.
She did. I don't think that her scene is better than Casey's, but it is close.
If anyone was going to do this scene, I don't think anyone could have done it better than her. She's literally perfect.
Her reaction is just so good. It's so real. I think that she's
You really
fun to
believe
watch.
her. Yeah. She's very engaging. Like right from the get, you're excited and interested in her. Yeah.
Yep.
Love her. Really hope that she gets more to do in Scream 6 and just hopefully coming soon.
She will, and you know what? I think that the torch has been passed, and I think that she's the new Sid.
I hope so.
I think she's the new Sid.
Yeah.
Not that Sid could ever be replaced. It's a new generation,
Yeah.
and someone's got to do it.
Next, we have Richie.
Richie Rich.
I fell in love with the devil.
Mr. Ghostface himself.
Yeah.
What a sweet, charming boyfriend. Not.
This dude just seems like such a pretentious dick.
He does. And the thing is he really tricks you, right? You think he's the sweet, loving boyfriend. He's kind. He gives off this, like, goofy, I don't know, Bo Burnham energy. But he's a fucking psychopath. Okay. I don't know how to feel because I really think that Jack Quaid did an amazing job with his portrayal of Mr. Ghostface.
Not our fave is where I want to put him. Because he's just a douche, like, I mean, honestly, like, Loathe Entirely even, like, especially that line that he says to Sam about where he's like, it was easy finding you, but it was even easier fucking you. Like, that makes me want to put him in the bottom.
Loathe Entirely.
Literally, like, sexist.
Sexist, gross, misogynistic. What a betrayal.
Yeah.
He deserved that death.
Oh.
He
had
deserved
it
worse.
coming.
He deserved so much worse.
So much worse.
But I think that Sam put an end to him, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Exactly. Next we have Miss Judy Hicks.
Judy Hicks, y'all.
And her lemon squares.
No choice but to stand this woman. She's the new sheriff. She's taken over for Dewey. And
She was great in this movie.
She's Miss Yoga Pants, y'all. She's Miss Grab That Sushi.
She's Miss Wine before driving to get sushi.
She is. And, like, her relationship with Wes, even though we don't really get a lot of it, you can tell she loves this boy.
She
like,
loves
what's
him.
not to love about him, though, you know?
One thing that really bothers me, I just have to say it, is that she says edamame. I'm sorry.
Edamame. It's because she's a mummy.
Like, is that how you
Mommy.
say it? Are we just saying it wrong?
I thought it was edamame, but
That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
I don't know.
we could be wrong. Judy Hicks, I don't think she would be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
So-
It's also just weird because she's like, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes, but at my sushi place, they tell me it's 25 minutes. So
And it's
I'm
right
just
down the
confused.
road. It's like literally 2 minutes away, and
Yeah.
we gotta wait 30 minutes for that
Yeah.
shit. But yeah.
Anyways, back to Judy. We love her. She was hilarious.
Love Judy.
She
Love-
loves animated movies and musicals. Her death was the most brutal, like, emotionally impactful one to me.
Yeah, because
so sad.
it was such a fake out. Like, you thought she was gonna run in, and she didn't even get to get through the door. Ghostface was waiting.
And, like, that was good. Like, props to Ghostface. Like, that was the way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
But it was so sad.
It was hard.
And she looks just like the look in her eyes when she's like on the ground dying and like looking up at Ghostface is just like, He got you, girl.
Something we didn't mention is her relationship with Sam. I think that the rivalry between them was so funny, and I love the way that Judy strutted down that hall like she was the bad bitch she is.
Ended Miss Samantha Carpenter.
She did.
Okay.
Samantha Carpenter
found dead. Wigless, like.
Literally, Samantha Carpenter wishes she had the crumbs that Marley Shelton didn't leave.
Just kidding, we love Sam, but yeah, Sam. She did end Sam. Love that scene, love it.
Next up we have Billy Loomis, and I don't know how to feel because I really don't love Billy Loomis himself, but now that he's like a hallucination inside of Sam's mind who is kind of
helping her
and guiding her, which is really weird. I don't know, it's weird, right? It's just weird.
I feel like we could put him in slays.
I think he slays.
Yeah.
He's helping her slay, that's for sure. He was like, hey bitch, there's a knife over there, go get it and kill this motherfucker, and she did.
Which,
so
like,
I love that.
Let us know what y'all think, because I've been seeing a few people think that was like paranormal and that he like put it there.
Y'all, he's not a ghost.
Like,
we were watching.
But I've seen like several theories that are saying that.
Y'all, the second time we were watching this, there was a couple sitting next to me, and they were convinced that Billy Loomis was a ghost. And I'm like, are you not paying attention to the movie?
Can we get paranormal Scream, please?
Oh my god, could you imagine all the Ghostfaces come back?
Oh my god. Anything to get Jill back.
Anything. Even a mention.
We're sitting in this movie, y'all, and they're like, this is so off topic, but they're talking about the killings, and they're like, the last time it happened is in 2011.
And we're just like...
And I'm sitting in the theater, and I said, say her name.
Yeah.
Like... But they didn't.
She deserved it.
They didn't say it. It's fine. Anyways.
Next up we have Mindy. Mindy Meeks.
Mindy Meeks.
I woke up like this. I woke up like this.
Mindy Meeks, Chad's twin sister, and she's going in No Choice But to Stand.
She's an icon.
Jasmine Savoy Brown, what an icon. Mindy is one of my favorite characters in Scream. I know that there are some people who really don't like her, and they think that she's she's a bitch, and she's inconsiderate to her friends' feelings. People are going through stuff, and she's just like joking around.
She is very kind of harsh.
Honey, sometimes you gotta be blunt, okay?
Blunt, that's the word I was looking for. She's very blunt. But she is an icon that we were needing in this movie.
I love how queer she is too. She's literally making out with girls. She's wearing rainbow shirts. She's wearing rainbow pins. The bisexual lighting.
All of us.
Honey, we're here for it.
And she is Little Miss Randy, Randy's niece. She's the one who's telling them all of the rules.
I love her monologue
the Requel.
with the stab monologue and just the Requel monologue. She truly is.
She's keeping everyone in check,
an icon.
Making sure that they're going with a buddy whenever they go downstairs.
Yeah. Oh my god, the scene with her and Amber in the basement.
It's so good. The tension between the two of them. And you're just like... And the fact that it was Amber all along.
Yes.
And Mindy's the one who's like, I'm the killer.
Even when Mindy says she's the killer, I almost was like, wait, is she? Because I would believe it.
Yeah, no, 100%. But so glad that she lived. I can really see her, along with Sam and Tara, being like... the really big focuses of Scream 6.
Yes.
Like, we need the three of them to carry that movie. And I really hope that she gets a chance to shine even more than she did in Scream 5. With a potential Scream 6.
Next up, we have Liv.
Why don't you recognize I'm so rare?
Poor Liv. This girl.
What could have been?
I love the girl, but I just don't stand her. But she did have potential.
Yeah.
I think that they really could have done something with her. I think at the end we really do like get the suspense built up around her, and I think that her little scene with Chad is good, and I think her scene with Mindy is good as well. And also when Amber like straight up blows her head off, amazing. But other than that, she really gave us nothing else.
Yeah, it's just sad because I actually think the actress was really good.
Yes, I think she's amazing. Like, she's so good, but
she was really compelling to me. Her scene where she's like trying to convince Mindy that she could be the killer, I loved her acting in that scene. I was like, I want more from this character. Like, I feel like she's like the same with Vince. I feel like they had deleted scenes potentially together.
It almost feels like they have the same screen time.
Yeah.
Like, she really gets no screen time at all.
I feel like there was something between them that got cut, but I would have loved to see more from her. It's like honestly devastating.
It is. And now there's no potential for more because she straight up got her head blown to pieces.
Yeah. But I see so much like slander about her, and I don't think it's that warranted. Like, I think the performance is still good, and like the actress is giving everything she can. And like I've been seeing like lists where she's like at the very bottom of people's character lists. Like, she was literally, of all the movies, Scream 1 through 5, she's the very last one.
It makes no sense.
I'm like,
I really do think that she's comical.
Yeah, like, she gives something.
She gave something.
She gave a little bit.
She tried her fucking best.
She gave more than Marnie in Scream 4, okay? Like,
honestly, Liv could take Marnie.
That's what I'm saying.
Liv beats Marnie, y'all. Come on. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Anyway. Justice for Liv.
We don't, I was gonna say we stan Liv, but we don't, but we root
I almost
for
want to
her.
move her up to Stan
Me
now.
too. No. Maybe Slays, though.
She slays.
She slays. We just talked ourselves into that.
We did, but she had potential, too.
She did. But
Okay, next up, we have Miss Martha Meeks.
when she came on screen, I started crying.
It felt good.
It was emotional.
It was nice to see her.
And the fact that she raised such good kids.
She did.
Love it.
But where are we putting her?
We stand.
We stand Martha Meeks. She really is holding up the Meeks legacy. I mean, look at the literal Meeks
Shrine.
Memorial Home Theater. Basically, Martha is sister of the year, sister of the universe. We stand.
Yes.
Okay, wow, this is interesting because we have no choice but to stand. It's full.
It's
It's packed.
The most we've ever had.
Not Our Fave has no one because the characters are all so great. Love Entirely.
Just have
it's
that one
deserved.
little...
It's deserved, okay? Richie, bitch, fuck you.
You deserve to stay there and burn, Richie.
Had potential. Vince, y'all could have done something with this boy, okay?
Something.
Y'all had him pissing on a wall.
Literally.
Okay, what was that about?
I kind of liked it. Slays. I feel like Slays is where it should be.
I think Slays is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. So I think Martha's where she deserves to
I
be.
agree. I would probably put her son next to her, Chad.
Chad? Yeah, we can move Chad down.
And then I would probably put Wes.
Poor Wes. He just...
You think? I mean, he dies so early.
He dies so early, but he was prepared, y'all. He had a taser.
He had a taser. He was getting ridiculed by Miss Ghostface herself.
But yeah, go boy, give us as much as you can.
Yeah. Give us a shirtless, well, really a naked scene.
He was naked, y'all. Dylan Minette. Anyway.
Okay.
This is really tough.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Okay. Do we move Judy down?
I would probably move her down one.
I think
next to her son.
Yeah, I think that's fitting.
Next, I'd probably have Mindy there.
Yeah, I think so.
You know.
This is really tough because I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm literally. This is the hardest.
because I don't even
it's
know
ever
who my
been.
number. Well, okay, no, I
Because
think I do know who my
Here's
number
the
one
thing.
is.
With the other movies, we've seen them so many times that it's like ingrained in us. And I think with us only seeing this 4 times, we're torn. We're torn between the legacy characters who were iconic and deservedly are at the top, and we're torn between the 2 Carpenter sisters who
we love and want to see
them.
carry this franchise forward.
And they slay, and we stan them. So it's just really hard.
I don't even know. Like, I'm just literally sitting here, like, praying the answer comes. I was gonna move Gale here.
Okay, let's justify Gale going there. She comes in over an hour.
It's like an hour
Into the
and
movie.
6 minutes into the movie.
She gets shot. Girl, where is your bulletproof vest, bitch?
Like, didn't you learn?
Okay, Gale, I'm so sorry, but she's in 5th.
I think she's in 5th.
And you know what? You know who else didn't learn? Dewey. I'm sorry. Dewey, literally, as much as I love him and I wanted him to be like up at the top, he made the dumbest fucking mistake I think I've ever seen anyone in this franchise make. So he can't be our number one.
I'm so sorry, Dewey. I really think Sidney goes 3rd. Well, I don't know though. Maybe
It's just
yeah. I would put her 3rd.
she's bored.
She doesn't have as much
she doesn't
agency
have as
as
much
the
agency.
other ones
She
do.
doesn't have as much to do. She kicks ass, but also she
hurts Richie. I feel like that's her contribution is that she kind
shoots him in the
of
leg.
makes it to where he's not as able to like move around quickly.
She has great one-liners,
She's bored, like you said.
but
She's Sidney fucking Prescott.
Tara and Sam really carry this movie.
Tara
so
and Sam are the heart and soul of this movie, I feel like.
we can't call it a tie because physically one of them has to go above the
Yeah,
other.
because you want to put Tara and I want to put Sam. Is that what's happening?
I want to put them both.
Yeah. But you can't.
It's Sam.
I think it's Sam.
It's Sam because she
I feel like she's just taking control the entire movie.
is.
She's the one, like I said, she's the one who's getting out, doing what she needs to do. She's the one who's trying to get out of town when they need to get out of town. She's the one who kills Ghostface when it's time to kill Ghostface. Like, this is her movie.
She literally tackles him and takes him down the stairs.
Like, she's not scared. She's just like, let's go, bitch.
She deserves it.
She's number one.
Tara loved the girl, but she didn't know that Stumacher was also a killer. And stab
Sweetie.
girl.
And why was her house not locked? Like, she locks her house from her phone. Was it unlocked before? Because if it was,
Yeah.
in my eyes, I'm like,
Girl.
that takes her down just a little bit for me.
I agree.
And until I see other proof that tells me that her house was locked, that's how I view it.
Sam wins. Sam,
I love you.
just watching her kill Richie, I think, is the topper.
That's the best part of the movie.
It's the cherry on the top of the Scream franchise.
That's right.
Deservedly so. She wins.
Wow.
And you notice all of our winners of each tier are women.
Love that. Okay, so who are our 5 winners? For Scream, we had Sidney.
Prescott.
Second, we had Mrs. Loomis.
Mrs. Loomis.
Third, we had Jennifer Jolie.
Jennifer Jolie 8.
Fourth, we have Jill Roberts.
Kill Roberts.
Kill Roberts.
And now we have Samantha Carpenter.
Wow.
A perfect ending to the Scream series. Oh my god, it's over. It's not over. We're still gonna talk
about
We
Scream.
have so many things to say about Scream. But for now, the Scream tier character rankings have come to an end. Down in the comments below, let us know what you think about our tier ranking of Scream 5. Who is your favorite Scream 5 character? There is still so many rewatches. Like
so much
our
to
mind
talk about,
could
so much to
change.
discover. Yeah. I'm like, I kind of want to remake this video in like 6 months or a year just because
We should.
to see like where we've come, because I guarantee it won't be the same.
Well, now we get to redo the Ghostface video because we have 2 new killers that we can add. If you want to see any of the videos that we're talking about, I will link a playlist above and below for you. But yeah, y'all, this was our Scream series. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh my gosh, as usual, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
Thank y'all so very much for watching.
We love y'all.
Stay spooky.
Hell's under new management now.
I like my pumpkin spice lattes extra hot.
I am going to eat your soul.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.